My name is Tamara and I'm living simple, taking it one day at a time. I am so happy to see you today. Okay, so it took me 30 minutes to get dressed today, y'all. I know that some of y'all are going to be able to relate. Open up the closet and I look at my beautiful wardrobe of spring and summer attire. I love everything that is in there. I've got so many white dresses and everything is so pretty, and I feel today. Nothing looks right, nothing feels right, nothing appeals to me. There's nothing in that closet, y'all, that I want to wear. It took me 30 minutes just to pick this out, and I'm still not happy with it. I'm not happy with it either. But it is what it is, right? Y'all, am I the only one who loves the smell of a fresh peach? Oh my goodness. Must be the country girl in me. I love the fresh peaches. Oh, look who's down here. It's Tigger. It's Tigger. Say hi, Tigger. Say hello, Tigger. Tigger's got an eye infection again, y'all. I know. When one of them gets it, the other one's better. When the other one gets it, the other one's better. It's just crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. I got him. It took me a minute. I had to sneak up on him, y'all, but I got him. This is Maxwell. And he is my fluffy baby boy. And for those of you who know Maxwell, you know that he's just a big, fluffy 3-year-old. Yes. That his mama loves. And he's like, I don't want to be held, mama. Okay, so anyway, I do want to make some cold brew. And basically, I don't know if there's anything special about cold brew, but all I'm going to do is use Old Faithful here, and I'm going to brew a pot of coffee, and then I'm going to put it in my little extra milk jug, my glass milk jug. I'm going to put it in that, and I'm going to put it in the refrigerator, and then I can pour it over ice later on throughout the rest of the weekend and week. So I'll be doing that. I have to take some trash to the landfill. We have some yard work to get done. Don't have a whole lot of housework to do. Everything's kind of quiet here this week. But anyway, you are more than welcome to stick around and see what we can get into. I'm so happy that you're here. Well, I guess we better get this party started. So, I don't know how much y'all put in, but I put in 1/3 of a cup. Kind of a heaping. And right now, we're just using the classic roast ground coffee from Great Value from Walmart. Coffee's getting expensive, y'all. I still have my Keurig. But like I said, if I want to do cold brew, I need to use just the Old Faithful. So we'll let that do its thing. What you doing? I gotta gather up the trash. Oh crap. Spilled it all over the floor. I'm just going to use my brew because I don't feel like bringing the vacuum cleaner in here, y'all. I was emptying out the shred bin, but yeah, Max, Mama made a mess all over the floor. Sure did. And I'm going to have to get the vacuum. Don't you just love it when you make more mess cleaning your messes? Crazy. Crazy. I decided to go and take the vacuum cleaner out. I had to clean up the cat litter on the carpet anyway. Such a wonderful thing to show people, right? Party every day though, y'all. I'm gonna say a shout out to my fur baby niece, Chloe. She is the most beautiful kitty. Shh, don't tell the boys. Her mama sees to it that she sends me messages all week long. And it's so cute. Coffee! As I pour it all over the counter. Ooh, that's hot. That is super hot. I'm going to leave that sitting on the counter until it can cool off a little bit. Then I'm going to put it in the refrigerator, and that is my cold brew coffee. Y'all, I forgot to show y'all this. So I did this week. I'm going to use a flashlight because I don't have any light in this closet. But this is my entryway closet. And I'm sorry I don't have a picture of it before. But that shelf got moved about 20 inches up higher, closer to the ceiling. My husband's hats and stuff got put up at the top. And that basket is holding scarves and gloves. And now the coats are hanging so that it left us lots of space down below. And I used those dog ear fencing boards, and they were $2.30 a piece. And I used 2 of them per shelf. And I made a shoe shelf for us. And all I did was use little brackets, and I just screwed them in. And nothing's actually attached to the wall. There are 2 boards on each side, the little braces, and then the shelf sits on the brace. And I did that this week, and I am so happy about it. I love it. I love it. I'm sorry I didn't film it, but basically what happened was I got frustrated because I couldn't find a pair of shoes. We had all of our shoes were just kind of piled up in there. They were in totes and they were in crates and stuff like that and everything. They were not organized at all. There was a lot of stuff in that closet that didn't need to be in there. So basically when I couldn't find my shoes, a pair of shoes, I was just like, I'm done. I pulled everything out of the closet into the living room. Things that needed to be put in other places, down in the barn or in other closets and stuff, that's where they went. And then with the closet empty, I got to looking at it and I was like, Wayne, would it be weird if we took the shelf out? Because the shelf sat about to this height right here. And I said, would it be weird to move the shelf up? And he was like, no, you can do whatever you want. It's your house, right? It's our house. We can do what we want. So I'm like, well, let's raise the shelf almost to the top of the ceiling because we don't really use the shelf. The only thing we're using the shelf for is to hang our coats on. So we've got from the shelf all the way to the ceiling, and there it's just clutter. It's just a lot of stuff. And he was like, no, sure, fine. So I unscrewed everything, moved it up 20 inches, screwed it all back in, put the shelf back up. We can still reach the coats, and it raised the coats up so much that I was able to build that shoe shelf underneath of there. And I love it. Anyway, I got to stop chit-chatting because I got to get this stuff to the service center. So let's go fill up the truck and get going. So y'all, this really is the only time I get to drive Daisy. It truly is. Like when I go to the service center, or if I go up to the post office, or if I go to Tractor Supply, which is not too far from here, then from where we live, then I'll go. So anywhere in my little niche of the countryside, I'll drive Daisy, but I don't take her into town, y'all. I don't drive her anywhere near as much as I used to. The last time we put gas in this truck, I couldn't get over it, y'all. It was $78, and I have never put more than $45 worth of gas in Daisy before, ever. And so to have put $78 in her, I was just like, so now, like, every time I see the little needle going down, I start to cringe, y'all. It's just terrible. It's so bad. Because I love driving my truck. But not right now, y'all. Not with them gas prices. Not right now. I had no idea that I'm up to $13.76. Wow. Thank y'all. Thank you so much. Oh, very sweet. Super cute. Where's my little hug at? I love giving hugs. One of the funnest parts of my day is being able to, like, especially like a couple of days after my video comes out or whatever, to just get to read what you guys have written to me. And it's like little notes from friends, and I just love that. I just love that so much. So some of you guys were asking me, like, some of the things that I've been watching lately, and I thought I would show you. So like, I love this Holy Spirit Rain, 2 hours of relaxing music. Love this. I just finished watching Noah's Ark Discovered document. I liked that. Dainty Diaries, that's one of them that I really like a lot. That's Catherine. And Doorstep, I watch her all the time. Linda Smith Davis, she's one of my favorites. Life Uncontained is another one that I like very much. I've been following them for years. This is Squirmy and Grubs. I've been following them for years too. That's the type of stuff that tickles my fancy, y'all. So let me get back on here. I still got a few more people to respond to, and then we'll move on to something else, y'all. Oh, you guys, I also wanted to show you this one. So I'm just now watching this one. It's called Proverbs 31 Woman In-Depth Bible Study. It's by Coffee and Bible Time. And this girl, I love this. So far, this has been a really good Bible study. So I definitely have watched quite a few of theirs as well. Is it time to eat? Is it? Is it time to eat? Is it time for dinner? Is it time to eat? What are we getting? Well, what? Is it in here? Is it in here? And this one? And this one? Yeah. porridge? Somebody want porridge? Huh? That's the porridge? More porridge? Who wants porridge? Make you want porridge? I'm making a porridge. There's the porridge. I'm gonna give this to your sisters. And there's nobody waiting out here. What is that about? Where's the girls? There she is. Hi, Bella. Something to eat? Bella wants some porridge? There she is. Salmon. Wayne is going to have salmon for dinner tonight. Look at all these flowers, though. Gorgeous! Yeah, it's taken me a week to pick my welcome flag up. It fell down. And I still haven't put these in the barn yet. I mean, the shed. I haven't been able to do a whole lot back here as far as like mowing or anything, because I'm trying to grow the grass back here. So I did plant some more all through here and all up in there, but you can see like the trees, they're really trying to grow again. So I'm gonna have to cut them pretty soon. I mean, this poplar, look at this. I mean, he's getting huge. He don't want to die. The peach tree's doing good. Hi, Molly. Hey, baby girl. But yeah, I want to cut back here, but I'm not going to be able to just yet because I'm waiting for the new growth. So what I think I'm going to do is probably Not in this video, but probably my next video, you will see me actually being out here over the weekend, and I will, I'll use the weed eater, I think, to go over some of this so it doesn't disturb the grass or anything. Look at this blueberry bush. I haven't gotten any blueberries off of it simply because the birds eat them. But it's getting big. So good morning, everybody. It's the next day. So basically, oh, this is not good. I forgot to take my petals off. Yeah, I'm going to pick up a burn barrel because I'm gonna try to do a less hauling back and forth to the service center, and I'm gonna try to burn a lot of the leaves and stuff here. And some of you all had suggested that I do a burn barrel, and I did find some burn barrels on Facebook Marketplace, so I'm gonna go get one of those this morning. We're also gonna go ahead and pick up the few things that we need from the store today, because we are going to be going through town to get to the burn barrel, so we don't want to waste a trip, especially, you know, right now. So we're going to multitask, and we're going to do all of it at one time when we go up, and then we'll get back here and get some of the much needed yard work done. So, but right now, took my pills. Now it's time for cold brew coffee. I like these ice cube trays much better than them pink ones I had. Ice comes right out. Pour it on the top, just like that. Maybe a little bit. Hazelnut sugar-free creamer is what I use. And then I love these. I guess they call them teaspoons. Teaspoons, get it? Teaspoons. But I don't know what kind of spoon they really are, but they stir really well. And then I am ready to go. So we're back from town, you guys. We got some Friskies extra gravy with chicken pate for the fur babies. We got some Clump and Seal litter and a bag of the cat food, and we got one of these extra large pizzas. Wayne likes this because, like, I'll eat a slice of it, but then it leaves quite a bit so that Wayne can have that to snack on or to take for lunch. And then I got my creamer. They didn't have the hazelnut, so I just got the sugar-free French vanilla. And I got some more peaches. We got some more shrimp, kielbasa, and corn. You know what that means, right? Frogmore stew. We got 2 things of hot dogs, a pack of bacon, and we got 2 big packs of chicken, which I will separate these into individual packs, and then we'll put them in the freezer. Always nosy, ain't he? He's always nosy. So I got a new It's a mainstay mug in my favorite color blush. For my iced coffees and my water and stuff like that and everything. I think it was like $6. I also got some shorts, and it's a pair of black solid and a pair of floral. And I'm going to wear these underneath of some of my dresses that I have, because I don't feel as comfortable. They're a little bit too short, so I don't feel as comfortable wearing them without anything under them. But these were on clearance for $9 for 2 pairs, so I thought that was a great deal. And then I got this pillow for Wayne and I, our bed, and it says, "This is us, our life, our story, and our home." It was $10. And that stuff came from Walmart. And then we did go to the Goodwill, and I found these really, really pretty, like, crystal wine glasses, and they have a design in them. I hope that the camera picks them up, but they were 99 cents for 2 of those. I had gotten some wine glasses from Family Dollar, but they were huge, and I'm like, nobody should be drinking that much wine, y'all. So I really like these. I thought they were really pretty. And then I got this bowl. Like, I need another bowl like a hole in the head. But what I liked about this one is it has the design in it, just like the English plates that I bought. It's got the leaf and the acorns in it. So I thought that was a really, really pretty bowl. I mean, really nice for spaghetti, or not spaghetti, salad or something like that. And then of course, I drink Oliver wine, and it is a Moscata. It's a cherry Moscata, and so I get it and I put it away. I don't, like, 2 bottles will last me a very long time. I drink about 4 ounces of wine every evening before I go to bed. So, and that was actually at the recommendation of my doctor, which I thought was very funny, but you know, I have to be careful because it does have sugar in it, so I do have to be careful with how much of it I drink. But it's supposed to be very good for your heart and things like that. So anyway, and then Wayne got some of these fishing worms and some hooks. So, oh, and we got some new pictures that I'm going to use to create a gallery wall in the hallway. So let me show you those. So the first one was $1.59, and it says faith on it. And it's like the F is a fence, and this is a sidewalk. The T is a sidewalk. This is part of a fence. So I thought that was really pretty. And then this was $9.99, and I'm going to actually sand down this frame, but it's got pictures of barns and covered bridges on it, and I love that. Wayne and I love covered bridges and barns, so that's perfect for us. And then he found this one, and he thought that somebody had painted this, and I loved it as soon as I saw it. But it's actually from Pier 1, and yeah, isn't this awesome? Isn't it gorgeous, you guys? I love it. It's a rabbit on glass, and then it's on this frame. So I love that. I thought that was so pretty. Okay, I'm missing something. I'm missing a bag. Oh, here it is. So the chicken and all that stuff came from Aldi. The cat food and all this other stuff I'm showing you came from Walmart. These came from Walmart from my husband. My favorite flowers of all times, white daisies. And then the rest of the Aldi's is just black olives, green olives, some potatoes for the Frogmore stew, and some hot fudge topping for ice cream that we didn't get. And this came from Walmart, OxyClean for Wayne's work clothes. And you know, for the babies. This was also Walmart. So that is everything that we got. Oh, nope, there is something else. Let's go out here to the truck. This is the burn barrel that we got, and it comes with the lid. So it's already like been cut so that it's open. It's actually food grade. It says Oregon fruit produce on there. And then we got these from Aldi's. So I saw these the last time we were at Aldi's, and I thought this will be perfect we're going to go ahead and this fall we're going to build the garden boxes and fill them up. And when we build them, we're going to build them to the point where these can actually sit on top of the boxes so that we can grow stuff even into the fall with these little on the ground greenhouses. And we know that these work. We had one once before, and I grew my strawberries in them, and they worked fantastic. So, and they're normally $20, or no, they were $24.99 the first time I saw them at Aldi's. Today they had them for $9.99. So we bought 4 of them so that we can have 4 boxes in the garden that will be covered with the greenhouse. So, and then I will get that burn barrel off the back of the truck as well. Probably going to do that later this afternoon. I'm going to get in here and I'm going to put the rest of this stuff away, you guys. And then it really, it's getting humid out here and everything. Look, y'all, look. This is Maxwell's mama. Y'all probably can't even see her because of the color. So she's brown and tan. She's so beautiful. Hi, Bella. That's Maxwell's mama. And she was a feral. And she's still a feral, but she has claimed us as her people. So, yeah. And she stays in the backyard a lot because it's nice and shady back here for the most part. I am so glad that you stopped by and that you spent some time with me over the last 2 days. And I look forward to seeing you again real soon. So, until then, just remember that God who created you, He loves you so very much. And so does this Virginia country girl right here. I sure do. Until next time, guys, be kind to one another, okay? And I'll see you again real soon. Bye.
Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight. Such a wonderful delight. You're the rose in a